Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, New UK Beekeeper. This is the second part of the inspection video for this week. This time around it's going to be my second hive, the full colony hive, which I installed last week. And if you remember from the video from last week, I got stung with this one. So I'll see if the situation's any better today, and hopefully I won't get stung. I do think I only got stung because I went in a little bit too quickly and probably stayed in there for too long when I set the hive up. So yeah, so what I'm going to do today, replace the stand that's there currently with a standard cedar frame with a lighting board. I'm also going to change the floor, as it is currently a solid floor, and I'm going to put in there a Varroa mesh floor basically, to aid with the insulation and also to keep a check on any mites, Varroa mites that appear in the hive basically. So I'll get set up now and we'll get cracking with the inspection. This has the floor bottom in there, so you can reduce the ventilation, as well as to put like a white sheet on there so you can check the Varroa mites. Just check for queen on the bottom here to make sure she's not on the bottom. So that's all fine. I'll just check the bottom actually. So mites are there. There's one walking. I'm not sure how visible it is on the camera. They are definitely mites. So that's interesting to note. Put this original bottom board on the lighting board there. So we'll do the inspection now. This was the one that was drawn out last week. Nothing's happened in there since. It has been a bad week weather-wise though, so I'm not really too surprised. Nothing being drawn out on this one. So my glove has ripped, so I'm hoping I don't get any stings here. Drawn out but empty. Larvae in there, sorry, capped brood on there. More capped brood. A little bit of capped brood in there. A couple of drone cells. And a waggle dance going on. Right here. Watch for the waggle. Lots of capped brood, some cell cleaning going on there. Looks like a newly emerged one that's just cleaning its cell. A few drone cells, lots more capped brood on there. I'm thinking I maybe should have done the inspection before I moved the hive, as they are buzzing around. More capped brood. So queen is on this cell, and I see eggs in the bottom there. Brood in here, brood in this side. Looks like she's working her way down this way to lay now. Some capped brood in here. Capped brood, larvae. A lot more really. So I'm going to move these all back down this way. Dummy board in. Queen excluder back on. A bit of smoke first. And then we'll just do a quick look inside the super. I've been having quite a few thoughts about the super actually this week. I can't decide whether I should be taking it off or not. I'm just not sure whether there's enough full frames in the brood box to warrant having the super box on there. So I'll just put it back on and I'll have a quick look. So there was absolutely nothing being drawn up here. Not a single thing. Sensor, nothing. Absolutely nothing being drawn. Like I say, it has been really bad weather this week, so I'm not entirely surprised that that's the case. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the super this week. I think there's a full frame down in the brood box that needs drawing out still, so I don't see the point of having this on there if the brood box isn't completely full. Otherwise they're going to start drawing this eventually, and there's going to be no stores down the bottom because they're going to start putting it all up here. I don't want that. I want them to be self-sufficient and have enough for winter. So if that means there's no honey this year, then so be it. That's not my aim this year. My aim is to make sure that they survive, they're strong, and they're good enough to get through to next spring. So I'm going to take this off. Oh, I squished a bee. Oh no, sorry bee. About there. So we'll check again next week, see how they're doing next week. Okay, so that is the inspections done for this week. I wasn't happy about having the super on there, not when there's a full frame that needs to be drawn out still in the brood box. They've not made any progress on that frame yet in the brood box, and I put that in there a week ago. The weather this week has been absolutely atrocious, so they weren't really been out foraging, which is probably why they've not drawn anything out. So I'm going to wait until that's all drawn out. I'm going to wait until there's sufficient stores in there before I even think about putting the super back on again, because there's just no point. I'm not going to potentially sacrifice the health of the colony just so I can try and start getting some honey in the top. It's not worth it. That's not my intention. My main intention for keeping bees is to have safe, healthy bees that can last through the winter and that can progress and last for years to come. That's my intention. So I'm going to keep that off. I'm waiting for another crown board to come with the holes in the top. So when that comes, I'm going to replace the one that's on here that came with the hive, so that I can put a feeder on there, which will hopefully encourage them to start to draw out the foundation in the brood box basically. So yeah, once that arrives, I'll stick that on there and hopefully they'll start drawing it out. So that's all for this week. Thanks for watching. If you want to be kept up to date when new videos are uploaded, please do click on subscribe. And if you've got any comments, please leave them in the section below. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.